The little plumber in a red cap has to rescue thousands of mushrooms from an evil turtle. It's the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and this is a recap that can't be missed. A huge turtle attacks the penguin's castle and easily destroys the stone towers along the way. The villain's name is Bowser, and he has brought an army of flying turtles armed with long spears. One of them even has magical scales. Bowser demands that the penguins open the gate. However, they turn out to be a brave bunch and immediately rush to attack. The penguins throw snowballs at their opponent and even use a catapult, yet Bowser only laughs back and destroys the ice fortress with his flame. The penguins are desperate because they are obliged to protect an important artifact, Superstar, and now it has fallen into the hands of their worst enemy. After that, we are taken to present-day Brooklyn. Brothers Mario and Luigi have started their plumbing business here and are running ads for their services on TV. They are very excited about helping the people of the city solve all their plumbing problems. Admittedly, they had to spend absolutely all their money on this advertisement, but the brothers believe in their success. Their former boss Spike considers Mario and Luigi losers, and it almost comes to a fight. Huge Spike violently throws little Mario to the ground and defiantly walks away. The brothers get a call from an unknown number. It is a potential customer with a leaky faucet. Mario and Luigi immediately get into their yellow van, but the vehicle won't start, and the protagonists have to run across the city, knocking down passerby and scattering everything on their way. The brothers climb over a high fence and run through the construction site, just like in a video game. Finally, they find themselves near the required house and listen to the landlady complain about a leaky sink, and also meet a huge dog named Francis. Luigi accidentally breaks the dog's bone, and the look of the offended dog really freaks him out. The brothers successfully repair the leaky sink and are incredibly pleased with themselves. However, Francis appears on their way with a broken bone and pounces on them. To save Luigi, Mario throws a bottle of shampoo at Francis, miraculously dodges his teeth, and locks the dog in the shower stall. Unfortunately, the bathroom was completely destroyed during the fight. Water gushes in all directions, and Francis manages to escape from the shower stall. Mario catches the dog by its tail and drags him back to the apartment together with Luigi. The homeowners are horrified at the state of their bathroom. Oops. The protagonists are discussing a new promotional video during a family dinner. Their father disapproves of their decision to quit their stable job and start their own business, and an upset Mario retreats to his room. There, he first plays computer games and then watches the news. It turns out that the city's underground water pipeline burst, which resulted in the shutdown of the subway and the flooding of Brooklyn. Mario and Luigi, like real superheroes, immediately rush to save the city. They find a sewer manhole and jump right into it, embarking on an exciting journey through the underground tunnels. The brothers have to get to the required valve along the sewer pipe, but just before reaching it, the pipe breaks and the protagonists fall down. Mario notices a very strange structure underground and decides to explore it with his brother. There is a huge mysterious pipe, and Luigi is pulled right into it. Mario climbs into this pipe to save his brother, and he gets pulled inside too. The brothers travel through space and dimensions, but lose each other during the flight. Mario lands on a mushroom meadow, dotted with huge fly agaric mushrooms. For some reason, some of them are blue, and the main character wants to touch them, but one of the red ones forbids him to do so. He calls himself Toad, and Mario is shocked that a mushroom is talking to him. Toad explains to the protagonist that he has entered the Mushroom Kingdom. Besides mushrooms, there are many other strange creatures in this place. The talking mushroom informs him that Luigi has arrived in the Darklands, ruled by the evil Bowser. Toad and Mario head to the local princess named Peach for advice. Meanwhile, Luigi regains consciousness in the Darklands and tries to find his brother. A colony of bats flies past him, but Luigi bravely continues on his way. Before long, he is attacked by a skeleton turtle with the ability to be reborn. And it is not alone. Fleeing from a crowd of the undead, Luigi hides in a nearby mansion, but even there he finds no escape, and he encounters other monsters. Mario is much luckier. He successfully reaches Princess Peach's castle, encountering hundreds of different mushrooms along the way and overcoming many obstacles. That's right, everything is exactly as it is in the game. A couple of mushroom guards at the entrance don't want to let Mario see the princess, so Toad cooks them a delicious lunch to distract their attention. Taking advantage of this, Mario sneaks into the castle and immediately runs away from hundreds of guards. Meanwhile, the senior mushrooms gather a council, discussing Bowser's devious plans and the abilities of the superstar he stole. They realize that wielding such power, the villain can easily destroy them. The mushrooms ask Princess Peach for advice, and she promises to stop Bowser. To do so, they need to team up with the Jungle Kingdom and enlist the support of its army. Upon leaving the hall, the princess meets Mario and immediately knocks him out. After taking a closer look, she realizes that he is not dangerous and agrees to hear him out. Mario asks Peach to take him to the Jungle Kingdom. To make it possible, he must pass a large obstacle course. The princess demonstrates the way to do it by her own example. Wow, she's a true warrior. Peach suggests that Mario eats a small fly agaric mushroom to improve his abilities. The protagonist hates mushrooms, so the princess shoves one right into his mouth. Mario immediately increases in size, becomes strong and gets the ability to jump high. He bravely rushes into the obstacle course, but something goes wrong and he falls right into the water, scaring away the fish. The princess gives Mario a second try, then another, and another. Evening comes, then morning. Peach is very sleepy, but Mario eats another fly agaric and keeps trying to pass the test. At some point, he almost reaches the finish line, and the princess decides that Mario is worthy to go on the journey with her. In the meantime, the monsters in the Darklands are having a rousing disco, and Bowser is enjoying a performance by the local rock band. He declares that he will marry Princess Peach. If she turns him down, Bowser will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom with the help of his superstar. We also find out that Luigi has been captured and is being taken to Bowser's castle. He remembers how his brother has always protected him as a child, and believes that this time Mario will surely come to his aid. Meanwhile, millions of mushrooms cheerfully greet Mario and Princess Peach. The girl promises to save the Mushroom Kingdom, and jumps into the green pipe along with the protagonist. Soon, they are caught up with Toad. It turns out that this cute mushroom also wants to join the adventure. The trio of our protagonists sets off on their journey. Meanwhile, Bowser is playing the piano and singing a romantic ballad about his love for Princess Peach. He is interrupted by a wizard turtle who claims that a mustachioed man has appeared in the Mushroom Kingdom and befriended the princess. Bowser immediately becomes jealous and demands the turtle to find out who this man is and what his intentions are. Before long, a bound Luigi is brought to Bowser, and the villain threatens to tear off his mustache if he doesn't tell him everything he knows. He confesses that Mario is his brother, and Bowser immediately puts Luigi in an iron cage over a sea of red-hot lava. Other captives, including some brave penguins, are kept in small cages. Let's go back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Evening comes. Peach builds a fire and narrates that she came here many years ago through a portal. The mushrooms took her into their family, raised her, and then made her their princess. Finally, the protagonists reach the Jungle Kingdom, but it seems like they are not welcome here. A gorilla in a jacket agrees to take Peach, Mario and Toad to the local king, Cranky Kong, in a pretty cool car. Looks like this gorilla is a fan of extreme driving. However, the main characters find themselves standing in front of the king's throne in just a few minutes. That was rather convenient. Princess Peach asks Cranky Kong for help, and he agrees to provide them with his army, but only on one condition: that Mario defeats his son in battle. The protagonist enters a large arena and sees hundreds of joyful monkeys in the stands. His opponent, the big and very strong Donkey Kong, appears in front of him. The crowd greets him with a standing ovation. The fight begins. At first, Mario is suffering bad luck. After a series of blows, he miraculously stays on the beam. However, he runs at his opponent once again and eats a blue fly agaric mushroom. But instead of growing, Mario shrinks to a tiny size. Apparently, he ate the wrong mushroom. Donkey Kong is about to crush him. There seems to be no chance of escape. A strong gorilla's punch causes the protagonist to fly all over the arena. However, at some point, Mario uses a power-up and turns himself into a Mario Cat. Donkey Kong laughs merrily at the funny kitty, though it is a premature reaction. Mario Cat deftly dodges all the blows, jumps perfectly, fights furiously, uses his claws and throws his opponent down. It's a victory. The Monkey King announces that Bowser will arrive in the Mushroom Kingdom by sundown. All the main characters get on their go-karts to get to Bowser first. Meanwhile, the villain is preparing to meet his beloved. Alas, Mario, Peach, Toad and Donkey Kong are so engrossed in driving their cars that they get ambushed on the Rainbow Road. They are attacked by hundreds of dangerous turtles attempting to crush Mario. The protagonists rush along the rainbow, and Mario even manages to capture the vehicle of one of the turtles. The princess fights back pretty well too. However, the enemies destroy part of the Rainbow Road, and Peach miraculously manages to save Toad from death. Luckily, Donkey Kong has some great guns. Still, they haven't won yet. The enemy general sacrifices himself to destroy another part of the Rainbow Road. Mario and Donkey Kong fall into the ocean and get swallowed by a huge monster Moray. The other warriors of the Jungle Kingdom are captured. Only Princess Peach and Toad manage to escape. The princess returns to the Mushroom Kingdom and asks its inhabitants to evacuate urgently. The mushrooms are panicking. Soon, Bowser himself arrives aboard his flying castle, surrounding Princess Peach with an army of turtles. He offers her to become his wife. Obviously, she refuses, so Bowser begins to torture Toad. Terrified Peach accepts the villain proposal. The wizard turtle informs Bowser's captives that they will be sacrificed at the wedding. Meanwhile, Mario and Donkey Kong escape from Moray's stomach on a rocket barrel that the monster swallowed along with the gorilla's go-kart. A wedding ceremony begins in the Mushroom Kingdom. Toad brings Princess Peach a bouquet with an ice flower. She notices that the cage with the prisoners are descending into the lake of the red-hot lava and freezes Bowser with her ice flower. Mario and Donkey Kong show up on a rocket barrel and immediately join the battle against the army of turtles. Donkey Kong uses his strength, while Mario uses his speed and agility, and of course a bunch of different tricks and power-ups, one of which turns him into a flying raccoon. Donkey Kong rescues the captives who are about to sink into the scorching lava. Luigi falls down and gets caught by flying Mario. The brothers are back together. Still, it's too soon to rejoice. Bowser frees himself from the ice and summons Bomber Bill to destroy Peach's castle. Mario manages to distract and redirect him into the pipe through which he himself entered the Mushroom Kingdom. As a result, some creatures from the Mushroom Kingdom are brought to Brooklyn. Mario is also among them. But worst of all, Bowser shows up in the city. The final battle between the protagonists and the villain begins. Bowser is incredibly strong. He's throwing cars and spitting fire, but the brothers manage to grab the superstar, use it to become invincible, and effortlessly defeat Bowser. Princess Peach feeds the villain a mini mushroom, turns him into a midget, and puts him in a jar. The people of Brooklyn congratulate the brothers on their victory. Mario and Luigi move into the Mushroom Kingdom. Of course they do. After all, they are the only plumbers here. After the credits, we see Bowser singing and playing the piano until he is interrupted by the guard Toad. At that moment, Yoshi hatches from a spotted egg in the sewers of Brooklyn. Only true fans know who he is. Give this video a like if you also want to play Super Mario now. I'll see you later, friends.